Ops. So, where we last left off, it's Solaris time. We are competing in the Solaris 7 tournament. And we just won our first match. So, let us proceed. We also got some goodies. We got a Bombardier, so let us proceed with our next match. Our opponents are Laura Ellis, Ollie Jandis, George Bennett. The winners versus 1 million C-bills.
Your target, all enemy mechs. Your odds are 5 to 1 against.
February 7, 3049. I am doing well in the games. Officially I am ranked 27, but unofficially I am ranked in the top 10 contenders. I was offered a free room at a classy hotel as long as I agreed to have dinner at the high table with several off-world dignitaries who are here on Solaris 7 for the games. I figured the meal and the room should be worth the endless string of lame questions. February 13, 3049. Today I have another battle. I have hardly had time to get my mech prepared, but I'm told some of the best technicians in the Hemisphere can be found on Solaris 7. The dinner last week was awful. The food was great, but the people I had to make conversation with were too stupid to live. I almost reached for my field pistol at one point, and then remembered that I wasn't allowed to wear it in the dining room. I've been in the field too long. After facing death 100 times, I can't stand to waste my time with morons. Hardly the rookie commando pilot we used to be back in the opening of this game. Someone's not great in social environments. To be fair, I'm not really great in social environments either. So, I guess let's do this.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
So, this arena, you just have to wait for the fog to come over. You will just start blasting them. We'll try to use this terrain to avoid having to fight everybody all at once. Because the other two are going to be busy focusing on each other.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Off with your PPCs. I oversaw that. We're playing MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries again. This is the Solaris 7 fight tournament. I lost my weird torso armor. A stalker's here.
Critical hit on. Critical hit. Sensors.
Ow.
Internal heat.
Well, that didn't go so well.
Loading.
I was not expecting the stalker to come over.
Select. Game.
Let's try that again.
Game. Save. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Also, sorry, my voice sounds a little different. I have a bit of a throat. Hopefully not too serious. Throat issue.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat
Stalker.
shutdown overridden.
Ow. The guy still has missiles.
Reactor critical. Shutdown.
I hate this turret. When he's on the surround, this
shutdown
makes
overridden.
this more problematic.
Enemy mech destroyed. Critical hit. Sensors. Critical hit. Arm. Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Critical hit. Arm. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
That should take care of him. He turned the other direction. I think he lost all his weapons. Alice is undamaged. Oh, I want to go backwards,
Internal heat at 700
not forward.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Internal heat at
That
700.
cost me.
Select game. Loading.
Let's try another tactic. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the way the backwards movement works in this.
Online. Weapons
He has to walk a
online.
little, like,
All systems nominal.
it's a problem with MechWarrior 2 in general, is like, the mech has to walk forward a little bit, like, it needs to walk forward, complete a full walk cycle before it can actually walk backwards. And that's why I almost never use it. I usually just go forwards.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown
Ow.
imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Critical hit. Sensors. Critical hit. Arm.
This is a better position at least. Yeah, waste your missiles.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
That's not good. Yeah, the stalker is over the ridge.
Enemy mech destroyed. Weapon destroyed. Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Critical hit. Heat sink. Reactor critical. Shutdown.
Oh, there goes two of my large lasers.
Shutdown overridden.
Still has some weapons. Yeah.
Internal heat at
I was hoping it
700
causes
Kelvin.
missile or AC-20 ammo to explode. That's why I was hitting his his torso. So that's not happening.
Engine critical hit. Engine critical hit. Gyro critical hit. Engine critical hit.
Like it was all my weapons.
Select game. Loading.
Attempt number 3. After that,
Reactor
I think
online.
large lasers are not
Sensor
working for me.
online.
Oh. Why is it?
Game. Loading.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
If this doesn't work, then I have an idea, but it means I have to redo some matches. It means going back to the drawing board for customization.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh. This guy's not damaged at all.
Enemy mech destroyed. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Critical hit arm. Critical hit arm.
But come on. Collision detection. There. We win. I think you're seeing this. It's just sometimes it hits and sometimes it doesn't. That's the collision detection problem in this game.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent.
Yeah.
Mission successful. Enemy mech destroyed. Shutting down.
We salvaged a stalker.
Select game. Game save.
So, our new ranking is number 4. And the mercenary Noel, the Solaris Championship's dark horse, has survived yet another round and will now move on to the final round with a ranking of 4th, getting 4-1 odds in the final games. Skeptics have called Noel's rise to fame a fluke and predict that the mercenary will be quickly destroyed in the final round. Experts point to the differences between arena combat and real battle as the reason few mercenaries have made it far in the games.
Select game.
I'm just gonna save just again, just in case.
Game save. Select game. Game save.
The arena is Iron Skull Mountain, Solaris 7. Odds 10-1. Our opponents: Robert D. Ansel, Julie Brock, and Daryl Dyer.
Your target. All enemy mechs. Your odds are 10-1 against.
Some of those mechs don't match at all.
Your
Cyclops,
target.
Zeus.
All enemy mechs. Your
This
odds
is a Victor.
are 10-1
And that's
against.
an Atlas. So, where's this Cyclops and Zeus coming from? Anyway, the winner's purse is 2 million C bills. March 15, 3049. I know I was good, but I'm even starting to surprise myself. I'm now listed in the top 4 contenders for the championship. I never thought I would win. I was always just in this for the money. But now I've actually got a shot at being champion. What would they say back on Outreach? I wonder if I care. April 3rd, 3049. The final battle is here. The arena is named Iron Skull Mountain for the huge iron skull that sits in the middle of the arena. It's one of the most popular arenas on Solaris. Mechs can actually climb inside the skull and use it as cover. There are vid cameras inside the dark skull so the crowd doesn't miss a beat of the action. A lot of the famous battles have been fought here, and more than one MechWarrior has ended his life inside that skull. Later, April 3rd, 3049. Last minute note. I have discovered some information about one of the contestants. Daryl Dyer, one of the MechWarriors I'll be facing today, pilots a stalker. He took some serious damage to the left side of his mech in a battle yesterday with a Highlander. The technicians were unable to fully repair the damage, and because of heavy structural damage, the stalker could not be fully re-armored. I must remember to aim for the left side. Poor doomed Dyer will no doubt try to protect it. Alright, this is the final match. But we're not done with Solaris 7 because there are more arenas that actually I've actually never done before. I'll just
Reactor online.
we'll just play this
Sensors
normally.
Online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Thermal optics engaged.
There's an Atlas coming out of the thing. That's not the UFM. Pick up this Victor's arm.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Critical hit arm.
Oh, there goes my
Arm.
sensors.
Critical hit arm. Critical hit. Sensors.
Uh, I lost my amplification. Oh, he's got jump jets.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Aim for his left side.
Critical
He said.
shutdown. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Enemy mech destroyed.
That leaves the Atlas. He's still inside that skull. Ow.
Critical hit. Heat sink. Critical hit. Weapon destroyed. Critical hit. Arm. Critical hit. Arm. Critical hit. Sensors. Critical hit. Heat sink. Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Critical hit. Gyro.
Oh, I'm dead. Let's redo that.
Game. Loading.
Maybe you should take out the Atlas first.
Reactor online. Sensors
And then everyone
online.
else?
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
They're by taking out his leg, I guess.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Thermal optics engaged. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Bye-bye. I'll just let the other two outside fight. Oh no, are they circling around?
Enemy mech destroyed.
Let's wait for those two to finish each other off. That's gonna take too long.
Critical hit. Heat sink.
Ow.
Critical hit. Weapon destroyed. Critical hit. Heat
Ow.
sink.
Fuck. But so he still has jump jets. And I think I'm probably toast anyway.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Now to deal with an undamaged stalker. Ow.
Gyro. Critical hit. Gyro.
Shit.
Critical hit. Engine. Critical
Here goes all my
hit.
weapons.
Weapon destroyed.
Well. Oh, this has been a disaster.
Select game.
Attempt number 3.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Thermal optics engaged.
Just
Internal heat at 700
oh, wait,
Kelvin.
the first game plan again.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Critical hit. Arm. Critical hit. Arm. Internal. Select game. Loading.
Yep.
Reactor
It's gonna take a
online.
couple of tries.
Sensors online.
I think a
Weapons
large lasers was
online.
not a good
All
investment.
systems nominal.
Starting to think.
Thermal optics engaged.
I should have probably gone with PPCs even with the glitch. Oh well.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Internal heat at 700.
You see, sometimes it just shoots right through the thing without doing any damage.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Like, I would literally have better luck hitting his center torso than his legs. Got sniff.
Thermal optics engaged. Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
I thought so.
Mech destroyed.
This guy's finally outside.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Just use image
Engaged.
Just use image enhancement, screw it. Plan tech, but who cares?
Heat sink.
Actually, while he's distracted by that stalker, I can take out the stalker.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh.
Enemy mech destroyed.
We did it.
Successful.
We are the Grand Champion of Solaris 7. Winner, Noel Shry. You ranking. Champion. The games are finished. Congratulations to Noel Shry for a hard-earned victory at Iron Skull Mountain. Noel Shry quickly defeated his opponents, proving once and for all that there is no substitute for real battlefield experience. Several Solaris 7 champions will undergo intense training in the field during the off-season, serving with mercenary units across the inner sphere. Scott Blair, ranked number 5 before this year's season, has already signed on with Hansen's Rough Riders, the mercenary unit that Noel Shry has served with for several years. When told that other Solaris gladiators were planning on spending time in the field to hone their combat skills, Noel Shry only said, "I hope they can cut it." Solaris will run out of gladiators pretty quickly if they all go into mercenary work. New competition among mercenaries. But we are not done.
Select.
Also, no, I'm not gonna save this for a reason. I'm actually not gonna save this. There's a reason.
Loading.
So, anyway, there's also a losing bracket in Solaris 7. And if we do the losers bracket, there are more arenas, so you have to forfeit the very first match.
Reactor.
Current results: winner Owen Smith. You ranking number 6. An old Solaris 7 favorite found victory today at championship game number 321 in the Death or Glory Arena. Owen Smith, a member of the Black Widows, the Wolf Dragoon's most elite fighting force, defeated 3 opponents, all mercenaries. Sweeney was a longtime gladiator hero on Solaris 7 before leaving for the glory of combat with the Dragoons. Smith's victory leaves him at number 6 in the standings, and the odds are currently 5 to 1 against his winning altogether. His defeated opponents will continue in the tournament, but are excluded from competing for the championship. So we are now in the losing bracket, and we don't need to repair because I immediately forfeit. So I've never done the losing bracket before, so this is actually new to me. Arena, Laserclasm, Planet, Solaris 7, odds 2 to 1. Our opponents are Mickey Foot, Kate Simon, and Rocco McCauley. Their mechs are much lighter weight. Dragon, Zeus, and Centurion. That's not too bad. Winner's purse, 1 million sea bills.
Your target, all enemy mechs. Your odds are 4 to 1 against.
4 to 1, I thought it says 2 to 1 here. February 7, 3049. My loss has pushed me out of contention for the championship. I've slipped to 57th in the rankings. I had 2 deals in the works to endorse certain food products for Vic commercials, but now they won't return my calls. Apparently on Solaris 7, you move from winner to loser in less than a day. February 15, 3049. Science for this next fight will put me up against some heavy hitters. Looks like all assault mechs in this late round. I've learned that all the MechWarriors in this battle are gladiators who have fought all their lives on Solaris 7. I'm being billed as the dark horse of the battle, the one wild variable that should shake things up enough to draw the big crowds. But let's try it. Let's do it. Let's try this. I have no idea what this arena looks like.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Oh, overheating.
All systems
Fuck
nominal.
heck.
Thermal optics engaged.
Oh shit. The dragon. You wanna play? Let's...
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Oh, he's getting too close. Oh.
Enemy mech destroyed.
He's toast. That leaves Zeus and the Centurion. I'm gonna take on the Zeus. You know he's got... Oh, he's got an AC-20. Ace. He's got an autocannon of some kind. Ow, 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 ow.
Critical hit arm. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Goodbye, both arms. But that Centurion still causes problems. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow. You know what?
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Critical hit arm. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
He might still have missiles.
shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Critical hit. Heat sink. Enemy mech destroyed. Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Yeah, it's because I'm taking ancient damage. I'm down to 1.
Critical hit. Weapon destroyed.
I'm bummed. Let's redo that.
Loading. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
So I know right away the first one who attacks me is the dragon. Yeah.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Goodbye, autocannon. You still got missiles.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Let's wait for those two to kill each other and now just finish off who's left. That might be safer. I think the Zeus is winning this one. The Centurion is too light. And it's a straight up brawl. With two guys with autocannons. Well, they run out of steam already?
Enemy mech destroyed.
And it just leaves a Zeus. Take out his... Actually, I don't think I think I can just focus on his legs.
Internal heat at 700.
Oh, he's still got
Kelvin.
missiles.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Critical hit. Arm. Critical hit. Sensors.
You mean you're... Oh, no. He's blocking.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Wait, his left leg goes, but not his right?
Enemy mech destroyed. Mission successful.
Well, that's,
Select game. Game save.
winner, Noel Shride. New ranking, 51. Defeated Foot, Simon and Macaulay. As the games continue, we see more and more mercenaries dropping out of the top slots. Although MechWarriors affiliated with the major houses could still make it to the championship, all of this year's mercenary entrants have dropped into lower ranks. They are all ineligible for the championship match. Let's,
Select game. Game save.
1 million Funda bells. Arena Death Dance. Our opponents Larry Duenas, Peter Sandin, and Ed Stab.
Your target, all enemy mechs. Your odds are 3 to 1 against.
Flashman and Thug are probably going to be very scary. February 17th, 3049. Another defeat. I'm out of the contention for the championship. I can only hope to make enough money now to make the whole trip worthwhile. Still, I've done pretty well. Only 14% of the mercenaries who entered the competition are still in. Most had smaller, damaged mechs that weren't really built for arena combat. March 3rd, 3049. Found out my ranking today. Hardly seems fair considering how many battles I've won out on the periphery and wars across the inner sphere. I'd like to see some of these hotshot gladiators fight in a real battle where there's no medic waiting in the wings to sew you up if you get a boo-boo. March 15, 3049. I have my arena assignment. It looks pretty simple, just an enclosed space and a bunch of mechs. It's in one of the more run-down sections of Solaris. Well, let's check it out. What does this arena look like? It's dark. It's so dark.
Online. All systems nominal.
I just realized there's nowhere to hide. It's just... Actually, not...
Heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Ow, 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 ow. He's got missiles, so maybe I can force the ammo to explode.
Enemy mech destroyed.
These assassins coming for me now.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Enemy mech destroyed.
We basically won this match. The guy has no way of getting back up. Unless he has jump jets.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Mission successful. Enemy mech destroyed.
Bottom
Shutting
critical.
down.
Oh. Wait,
Select game.
boneless imminent.
Game. Save.
So, you're winner Noel Shrine, new ranking 33. Defeat Duenas, Sandin, and Stab. We salvaged a thug. As the games continue, we see more and more mercenaries dropping out of the top slots. Despite their considerable combat experience, the mercenaries just can't seem to hold their own against slurrous Southern gladiators who continue to dominate the competition. Despite the huge publicity that the open call games have generated, tournament coordinators announced today that they will be reverting to the old system for next year. Yeah.
Select game.
This is the final losers bracket match, I think. Our odds are 1-1. Oh, this should be easy actually. Our mech is so we're in Black Pit. Our enemies are a Panther, a Vindicator, and an Urban Mech. Well, I know how to deal with all of these.
Your target. All enemy mechs. Your odds are 1-1 even.
Even. March 27, 3049. I'm completely out of the running, but I'll keep on fighting. There is a small cash reward, enough to make it worth my while, but I think I want the victory for more than that. I don't want to leave Solar 7 a loser. April 2nd, 3049. Our battle was delayed because of damage to the arena. We have finally been moved to another arena, but several hours have passed. There is almost no turnout for this final battle, just a few diehard fans who can't quite realize that the games are already over. I understand there are less than 1,000 people in the crowd for this battle and that it won't be televised. Let me. Today I will cut run on all the boneless.
Online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Thermal optics engaged.
Oh, it's the same arena as last time. Kind of. Out. So he took out his PPC arm and then he's got SRM still. Maybe I can force an ammo explosion.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Vindicator's coming for me. Alright, what?
Reactor critical.
My
Shutdown.
PPC arm as well.
Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
I think he's also got missiles, however.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, he blew up? Okay. He already self-destructed where his ammo finally gave in.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Well, at least just the urban mech. Urban mech's weakness is a giant cockpit.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Mission successful. Enemy mech destroyed.
Any mission failed. Winner Noel Shry. New ranking 47. Defeated. Staff more afraid. Yeah, 47 is the number of a loser. Cash value for free confirmed kills. Be salvaged to Panther. Solaris 7 Daily. Sports. April 3rd, 39. Julie Brock triumphed today over the hundreds of MechWarriors who come here each year to test their mettle against the best in the universe. Brock said that she was going to take a month's vacation and then start training for next year's tournament. Those who are going home in defeat, she offered these words: "See you next year, losers. I'll be thinking of you while I'm spending my millions. And see you next year, Julie. We can't wait to see your performance next time." Anyway, that is the losers bracket.
Game. Loading.
So, for back to the normal save, we are going to, first I'm going to back up my saves, just because. We are going to forfeit this match. There's a reason.
React.
Tournament results: winner Brock. How come mission successful? Okay, whatever. Noel Shry, a previously unknown mercenary who set the gaming world on its ear in the past weeks of the annual Solaris 7 tournament, fell to Julie Brock today. Brock, exuberant after a victory, said, "A mercenary is no match for a real warrior. No way to cheat and steal here, mercs. Head back out to the periphery to slaughter a few peasants." A close source to the defeated mercenary said that Noel Shry had indeed shipped out for outreach and intended to return to a mercenary career. Good luck, Noel Shry. Not everyone is up to the challenge of the Solaris 7 games. So if you're wondering, we forfeit this last match on purpose. There's a reason for it. I will show you later. But in the BattleTech history, canonically the winner of the 3049 tournament was not Julie Brock. It was a pilot named Grady Kiefer. And there is little known about who Grady Kiefer is, so most circumstantial evidence seems to point to him being us, as in we are playing as Grady Kiefer.
Select game. Game.
So anyway, let's check the news. Periphery war rumors persist. A mysterious silence continues to surround reports of combat in the periphery kingdom of the Oberon Confederation. And Grim Oberon Free, Pirate King of the Confederation, has made many enemies in his 20-year career, but none are claiming responsibility for the recent attacks. Military analysts speculate that Red Jack Ryan, ex-mercenary turned pirate, is making good on his frequent threats against Oberon and the Confederation. Let them fight it out, said an anonymous officer in the DC High Command. An unnamed source high in the Federated Commonwealth government said if we're lucky, they'll kill each other off. On Wotan, Federated Commonwealth bases have been attacked by anonymous reported to be a new mercenary pirate band. An unnamed SC official alleged that this is another in a string of attacks arranged by the Draconis Combine. DC High Command would not respond to the allegations. Yeah, things are heating up. Get 'em while they last. Several advances in mech warfare have reached in the past month at the War Games Research Laboratory. They released onto the open market this week XL engines, which take up more critical slots than their standard counterparts, but weigh half as much. Double heat sinks, which reduce heat twice as quickly but take up twice the critical slots. Rapid-fire pulse lasers, and the Arrow 4, a long-range high-impact missile that takes up critical slots in the arm and torso of a mech. So we got some new goodies. Note about XL engines. I already mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. I'll just reiterate again. At least I think I did. I'll reiterate again. You can't modify the engine of mechs in the campaign. You can do it in instant action, but you can't do it in the campaign. So mechs, if you want a mech with an XL engine, you have to buy one that has an XL engine in it. However, there is a caveat. Inner sphere mechs with an XL engine take up 3 slots on each side torso. They're bigger than clan XL engines. And if you get a free critical hits in a row on an engine, then it's the engine's destroyed and the mech is toast. So for most inner sphere mechs, especially heavies and assaults, we do not want an XL engine because if it loses a side torso, it's toast. It's gone. Fast medium can live with an XL engine because it's not supposed to be getting hit anyway. Or a light mech. But anything that's meant to brawl, forget it. Anyway, let's repair our Atlas. Actually, we don't need to repair our Atlas at all. So here's our new AS7K Atlas. Don't be fooled. This is a newer model Atlas. Don't be fooled. It's got an XL engine. It's bad. Got some new toys here. We want to sell the Awesome and the Thug. I finally got a Bombardier. Oh well. You want these. I guess I'll buy a case as well. So we are finally getting some new goodies on the market. Pulse lasers are now, we can now buy pulse lasers. We got plenty of goodies to go through. Let me see something. Do not mind me. I want to make sure of something. Because this is going to affect some of my customization decision making. Yeah. I'll buy. I'm gonna buy some pulse lasers. You know what? Let's talk about a few PPCs. Might as well. We get so much money now.
Select game. Game save.
Yeah. Let's customize that other atlas. We can also now equip double heat sinks. I wonder what happens if I put. I'm. Insufficient criticals for. Hmm. Sorry. You don't want to put weapons on the arms despite the temptation to. Like, let's By the way, yeah, double heat sinks for the inner sphere take up 3 slots, not two. Well, you know, I'm probably gonna stock up on the PPCs. It seems like a much better idea. But no, I'm not done yet. I gotta redo this. I accidentally, well, maybe. A thick neck. Oh. Maybe more heatsink. Or maybe I should downgrade the heatsinks. See. Because you can see that the heatsinks take up so much space when they're double. Oh, you didn't mention, but you don't have it, did I? So if you're behind, that's why. Oh. Oh. It really wants me to put the single heatsinks on. Well, in that case. Let's also put AMS in while we're at it. 2 AMS, it should be fine. Armor, do we have enough armor? Yes, we do. We are short 90 ton. Wait, we are short by 10 tons, but I don't want to put anything else on the arms. My customization set is back.
Game.
A couple C-bills.
Game. Save.
Let's customize the other Atlas. Let's upgrade your heatsinks as well. Hello, JPV. You're playing MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. We no longer have money problems. We can customize our mechs. I'm not gonna customize the dragon because their dragon's probably gonna be sold soon.
Select game. Game save.
For the rest of, we'll probably stock up on some more. Rest of our money, we're gonna stock up on some stuff we don't need. Oh, why do I have this extra ammo? Like, because I still have an auto AC-20. Goodbye. Ammunition. So,
Select game. Game save.
our money problems are finally over. We have 10 million C-bills in the bank. We have 2 assault mechs and a heavy. And their armaments are getting better. Things are going great.
Accessing personnel.
We don't need to hire anyone else. I mean, Arvin Utakov is also a good one, but we already have Hans. And I think they both have to... I don't think there's a difference between like the Aerotech fighters they use.
Connecting to Comstar contract database.
So, this is the mandatory story mission. But first, before that, we're gonna do this one. The Commonwealth has an immediate need for a small but well-armed unit of mercenaries on its outer periphery. An unknown attacker has shut down several colonies and cut off contact with one periphery defense unit. The job is high risk, high gain. 1 million C-bills already on deposit with Comstar. The Commonwealth will pay for all reasonable ammunition expenses. I think the C in C-bills is for Comstar. Comstar is Space AT&T. They manage the hyperpulse generators, which are the internet of the biotech universe. Yeah, can you believe there's internet in the 31st century that spans the entire galaxy? Okay, we're doing this mission. From Comcast to Comstar, yes. They're basically Comcast, yeah. Okay, for this mission, I'm gonna take the Atlas 2. I'm gonna assign Daniel Wilkes and Konchiki Yabu. Only one? Okay, then I'll just take Yabu. Let's make sure everything's up to snuff. 10 days ago, an unidentified enemy force attacked our bases on Wotan. Most of our mechs were either destroyed in combat or escaped, but one company was cut off from the landing site. They are still on planet, badly damaged, but still defending the remains of their base. I have hired you to drop into the area and engage the enemy so that we can save the damaged mechs and send in a dropship to get you all out. Defend our damaged mechs. Identify and destroy the force commander. Then destroy all other mechs.
Protect crippled friendly mechs. Target enemy leaders to disrupt the attack.
What is that? That's... You guys saw that, right?
Protect crippled friendly mechs. Target enemy leaders to disrupt the attack.
Oh, is that a clan mech that I see? May 24, 3049. I have a feeling something strange is going on that Doherty isn't telling me about. Unidentified enemy force? If the FedCom's intelligence systems can't identify it, it doesn't exist. They must be sending me on some kind of sensitive political mission that's supposed to be hush-hush. Maybe if I figure out the details, I can squeeze a nice bonus out of them in exchange for my silence. June 2nd, 3049. We're in orbit around Wotan now, preparing to drop on planet. I still haven't been able to find out who I'm really going to be fighting. Could this be some kind of insurrection they want kept quiet? A renegade FC officer they need eliminated? The dropship captain doesn't seem to know any more than I do, and she says that no one knows who attacked the Wotan bases. But the survivors are saying that their mechs were faster and more powerful than anything they've seen. What the hell have I gotten myself into? Oh, I'm worried. What's happening? Let's do this, I guess. Let's launch.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Target objective located.
Unknown mech. Looks like a Jenner.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh no, what in the world is that? That's not a mech I've ever seen. What could that be? Oh, what is that? Oh no, who are these mysterious mechs? They're coming.
Enemy mech.
Oh, he was very made of cardboard. Who is that?
Enemy mech destroyed.
What is that?
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin.
Oh, there goes both my arms. I think this is the commander. Oh, there goes all my AMS.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Enemy mech destroyed. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Mission successful. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Enemy mech destroyed. Select game. Game saved.
We were able to save the rest of the mechs and evacuate Wotan successfully, thanks to your backup. We were never able to ID those mechs, but our intelligence reports suggest that they were probably a new pirate band or merc team. Your pay has been deposited on Outreach. I look forward to dealing with you in future. I think in the future. We salvaged an Atlas, Pama, and I think we salvaged something. After the mysterious attack on several Federated Commonwealth military installations last week, one company of FC mechs was detained on Wotan by the unidentified invaders. A mercenary team hired to aid the damage yet landed today, and after a short-pitched battle, succeeded in fending off the mystery attackers long enough for the damaged mechs to fight their way to a dropship and escape off-planet. Since the dramatic escape, no one has seen the anonymous raiders, leaving those citizens of Wotan speculating on their origin. One noted local eccentric has spread the rumor that they are in fact an invading race from another galaxy, preparing to take over the universe and enslave the human people. In response, Dr. Mohammed Newman, a researcher at the Helena Observatory, replied, "Yeah, right. Little green men in battle mechs." Although Newman's sarcasm was unnecessary, he concurred that the people of Voton have nothing to fear. Tamara Doherty, the officer in the SC Department of Mercenary Relations who hired today's heroes, assured reporters in a press conference earlier today that the attackers were most likely a newly formed and still unknown pirate band. Well, that was very strange. Let's check the news. Periphery war rumors persist. A mysterious silence continues to surround reports of combat in the Periphery Kingdom of the Oberon Confederation. Hendrik Grimm Oberon III, Pirate King of the Confederation, has made enemy. Oh, this one's yeah. On Wotan's yeah. Black market gets it first. Several high-quality mechs came onto the market this week after a group of Solaristan gladiators announced their retirement. Let's see what did we just get? What was this mystery?
Accessing inventory.
Oh my. We got ourselves a Timberwolf. This is a clan mech. This is the iconic clan mech from MechWarrior 2. Well, what are we going to do with this here Timberwolf?
Select game. Game save. Accessing inventory.
And we have so much stuff now.
Personnel.
We have... I can basically sell off all these mechs, and we'll have enough money to basically do whatever we want. So you can go, and you can go. Now we have 35 million C-bills in the bank. We only need these free mechs. I'll take the PPC. I don't think we need to buy another one of these. Oh, we do. We do. Well, whatever. It's cheap anyway. $35 million C-bills. Just enough for one bag of cotton fools.
Select game. Game.
Got like 3. So we're gonna customize. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean it needs repair? What's damaged? So, I'm gonna strip this down. This is the prime configuration of the Timberwolf. You remove all of this. And this. So we've stripped it all down. I'm gonna start by adding armor. Actually, that looks fine. We don't need Watch out for space. Watch out, the space iris is always listening. So this is a clan mech. You can see, oh, the EXO engine only takes 2 slots. If we install a double heatsink, it will only take up 2 slots. This is a superior mech to the one that we had. This is a superior mech to the Innisphere mechs. You're gonna put your larges and wait. Yeah, you're large. What I your largest in 20 double heat sinks. Remember the stats for your large, like 10 points a day, yeah. Your medium is like 7 points. Might run a little hot if I do this. There we go. 23 double heat sinks. This bad boy is mine.
Select game. Game save.
I've gotta go. I should watch out not to lose those weapons, because if I do, I'm screwed.
Select
I'm screwed with this mech.
game save. Connecting to Comstar contract database.
Alright, this is the only mission we can do now. The Free Rasselhag Republic is looking for a few skilled mercenaries to hunt down and destroy Hendrik Grimm Free, the infamous pirate leader of the Oberon Confederation. The Republic has reason to believe that the Confederation is weak now, having suffered heavily in a border war against the other pirate kingdoms. Mercenary units will receive 3 million C-bills for the 6-month campaign. The unit should contain several mechs over 65 tons. The Republic will pay for all reasonable ammunition expenses. Well, let's do this. Simple Wolf is mine. I'm gonna assign Daniel to one of the to the Atlas. So
Select game. Game save.
somewhere near your landing area is a small airfield. Destroy the airfield and proceed to Nav Beta, where you can escape to a temporary base where you can repair and reload while in Sigurd. The precise location of the airfield is not known, but it should be near Nav Alpha, in the vicinity of a rock formation called Devil's Teeth. The Devil's Teeth are two halves of a split mesa, which resemble fangs pointed upwards. This time, Oberon is not going to escape us. Go to Nav Alpha and search for the airfield. When you find it, destroy the airfield and any defending mechs. Then go to Nav Beta to end the mission.
No data available.
That's weird. October 13, 3049. I signed up today with the Free Rasselhag Republic. We're still trying to destroy Hendrik Grimm Oberon Free and Vengeance for his burning glass open to the ground last year. They almost had him then, but he managed to escape. The pay's pretty good, but it'll take me right into this periphery war that no one will talk about. September 20th, 3049. Set off for Sigurd today. The mission seems simple enough, but I keep hearing more disturbing news from the periphery. Several pirate MechWarriors have fled back through the FRO without their mechs, and they aren't talking to anyone. There are rumors that Red Jack Ryan is already dead, and maybe Oberon too. I could be walking into a serious war. November 10th, 3049. Arrived on Sigurd today. It's a lifeless, soulless rock. Light gravity, dry as a cotton ball. Only a pirate could make any use of it. We detected another jump ship in system, but we were unable to identify it before we landed. There were no other dropships in orbit, so I can only assume that it's a pirate vessel, either on its way out or waiting to pick up dropships already on Sigurd. Well, let's launch.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
What is that? Pirate Aerotech?
Enemy aircraft destroyed.
On my way. Yes, sir.
Alright, so the Atlas is... I'm actually a really fast mech. This thing was like at least 80 kilometers an hour. I know it's 100 here because the gravity's light. But
Thermal optics engaged.
can I reach? I cannot reach him. Also, this music is the same as the opening to the MechWarrior Team Mercenaries. You promised me this is extended range. Maybe I need to be, within 100 meters.
Acknowledged. Height. It's going down. Yokai
Oh,
attacking.
I accidentally ordered that they shut down.
On my way. Yes, sir. Forming up.
Well, that panther is not engaging. He's not biting.
Nav Alpha reached.
So we know that the base is behind here. Because that's where the panther's headed. There is something about this mission, however, that is not right. I wonder what it is. I mean, for starters, I have a mech that I should not have. Ryan.
It's going down. Yokai attacking.
I'm gonna have to wait for my allies to march over with their two really slow-moving atlases. And yeah, they tower over me. They're big.
External camera.
This is me in comparison.
Yes. Enemy eliminated. It's going down. Yokai attacking.
Oh shit.
Yes. Enemy eliminated. It's going down. Yokai attacking.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yes. Enemy eliminated.
Objective successful.
It's going down. Yokai attacking.
Oh.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent.
It's going down. Yokai attacking.
Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Enemy mech destroyed.
Yes. Enemy eliminated. It's going down. Yokai attacking.
Because they're good at aiming, they're just gonna
Enemy
blast.
mech destroyed.
Oof.
Yes. Enemy eliminated. On my way.
Okay, wait, I was wrong. Lasers are a good investment. Well, our job is done, so let's get out of here. We finally hit the high point in our mercenary career. We have 30.
Barbarian. Call your name, family, and unit designation.
Who was that? Oh no. Somebody is. It's an unknown mech. What's.
On my way. Yes, sir. Forming up.
And they call us Intersphere Barbarians.
Enemy
Well-
mech destroyed.
I think some of them hit the ground. They'll hit the ground too hard. Now wait for this guy to come around the corner and we're gonna blast him. I hear shooting. I hear gunfire.
Thermal optics engaged.
He's almost right. Oh shit.
It's going down. Yokai attacking.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Enemy mech destroyed.
Yes. Enemy eliminated. It's going down.
Ow, ow.
Attacking.
You got my rear torso.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yes. Enemy
What
eliminated.
are these things?
Yokai attacking.
Oh, just to get my side torso.
Enemy mech destroyed. Mission successful.
You are a worthy opponent, Rebirth. Perhaps it is not yet your time to die.
Yes. Enemy eliminated.
Select game. Game saved.
Although we overcame you, we are impressed by your courageous performance in the field of battle. Even though your mech and weapons are sorely outdated, you were able to hold off our superior mech warriors. Perhaps we have underestimated the skill of Inner Sphere warriors. As is our tradition, you will now live out your life as a bondsman of Clan Wolf. You will share in our glory when we reach Terra and claim our rightful title of El Clan, first among the clans. Well, no access to communication systems. We've been captured. I forgot to mention this. Warrior clan that's super cat coded.
Game saved.
We've been captured. We have to survive. We cannot afford to fail. If we fail missions, we will die. Close range IFF. So must get close to IDEX. Bap super hard at close range. Extremely territorial. Okay, no try. I found a way to get us out of here. The mechs are being kept in a dropship that I've seen at these nav points, and it's got to be at one of them now. There's nowhere else it can land. I can get us to a hover tank with some light weapons and a truck. If you pilot the hover tank and cover us, I'll drive the truck carrying the other prisoners. Then we'll find a dropship so we can get to your mech and get off planet. Go to the various nav points and find a dropship. Destroy all mechs near the dropship. The rest of your unit has fled into the wilds of Sigurd. They are counting on your escape so that you can rescue them later. In choice trading all, you will be tolerated and maybe a little loved for cotton fools. MechWarrior's campaign journal. I've completely lost track of time. I had a fight with one of the wolf guards. He knocked me out and put me in the infirmary for a while, but I don't know how long. The other prisoners are pirates, members of Oberon's army. They say that Oberon took his own life rather than fall into Clan Wolf's hands. Sometimes I wish I had the courage to do the same thing. Prison Day 20. These Clan Wolf freaks claim to be descended from Alexander Kerensky, who left the Inner Sphere with ships full of scientists and military leaders in the last days of the Star League. And now they've come back to reclaim Terra and destroy the corrupt Inner Sphere. They don't seem quite right in the head, but they've definitely got the firepower. Prison Day 24. We may have a chance to escape. Mitch Skylark, a radar technician, can open the electronic lock on the barracks door. The POW camp we're in is an old pirate base, and Skylark worked on the original locking mechanism. There are several combat-worthy vehicles in the vehicle park, but I don't know if we can make it to a dropship, especially when we don't know where it is, with several hundred tons of clan mechs patrolling the area, but it's worth a try. The base has a nuclear power plant, not fusion, but an old powered nuclear reactor. If it is destroyed, there will probably be a nuclear explosion. That could be a good weapon.
No data available.
So we have to pilot a hover tank, and this mission I might have to take several tries because this is actually kind of hard. Especially when I'm playing on hard difficulty. But, let's launch.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We're free. Come on, our mechs are being held. We need to search the map.
Oh, we gotta run. This tank cannot hold up to,
Prisoners have escaped. All units close on forward base. Comm frequency compromised. Switch to frequency code Panther.
Thermal optics.
this mech cannot hold up to a mech. This tank cannot hold up to a mech. We have to, that was a bad. I got the. Yeah. Okay. Gotta get out of here. As you can see, if he can catch up to us, we're screwed. I just lost some good chunk of firepower. I know where the dropship is, but again, I don't think we're gonna complete this one successfully because I took a bit of damage. We have to hit nav beta, actually. We gotta move quickly because the fire moth we were supposed to take out right away.
It's going down.
So we hit nav beta. Oh, thanks for showing up, Cot. Same with Tekken. Oh yeah, Devil May Cry is a hard game series. Don't be surprised when you die a lot in it. It's a difficult series. Tekken is way more tolerable. Ah shit. This is what I was worried about. Eventually, DMC will click for you if you give it enough of a chance.
Connecting to
It's a dead end.
satellite link.
It's going down.
This is the right way. You just keep going. Okay, good. You took the kit box's attention away. There's an enemy mech here. We have to take it out. This one is mandatory. Oh, that missed. Okay, good.
Nav, Gamma, reached. Enemy mech destroyed. Mission successful.
Well, I lucked out. That was the first try, actually.
Select
I was tempted to, actually restart the whole mission.
game. Save.
Alright, Noel Shry, we secured the dropship, but they must have seen us coming. Someone drained the fuel tanks, but I used the radio to contact a raider jumpship that's still in system. Our last dropship is already off planet, but the captain said she'll come back for us. But she's only touching down once, because that jumpship is ready to move. If we don't make this pickup, we'll die here. Just get to the landing site, Merc. We don't have time for you to check the news channels. Okay. I can still repair my Timberwolf. I can repair the Atlases while I'm at it. I'm gonna take the Timberwolf for this mission.
Select game. Game. Save.
This is it, Noel Shry. We found a raider mech along with yours to add a little firepower for this run for the landing zone. We've got to come out the dropship shooting and get to Nav Tau. That's where the dropship captain's going to wait for us. Once we're there, we have to defend the dropship. It's already badly damaged, and if it blows, we all die.
No data available.
Go to Nav Tau and find the pirate dropship. Defend the pirate dropship, and you will then be able to escape Sigurd. Your unit is lost in the wilderness of Sigurd. You will have no aerotech or fighter or battle-mech support. Prison Day 26. We have escaped, but we're not free yet. The raider dropship Fire Stallion is in high orbit overhead. We were just about to leave, but Skylark talked him into trying to get us out. We have arranged a nav point for a pickup and an alternate nav point in case the first one doesn't work out. The most dangerous and difficult part of this whole operation is the time we have to do it in. Pirate jumpship will leave in just a few days, and it will take us days to get to the jumpship even with the dropship on full burn. A few minutes here on the ground could make all the difference. If we don't get off roll in time, we'll have escaped the planet but not the solar system. It's going to be tight.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Like a Wolf Blackhawk. I'll wait for him to...
Thermal optics engaged.
take out the Nova first.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Out.
Enemy mech destroyed.
If this doesn't work out, I might have to switch the Atlas for survivability.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin.
Oh shit. Where are you going? He just falls right over.
Enemy mech destroyed.
This actually doesn't look good. I might actually, you know what? Let's reload.
Game.
Let's You know, I'm gonna take the Atlas instead. Take the Atlas too.
Select.
Because that was too much damage for what it was worth.
Game. Save.
I have more armor on this thing. But it's slower.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Some insane weapons groupings.
Thermal optics. Engage.
If I hit the FUD, then he will start shooting me as well. Flashman, actually. This one went a little better.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Enemy mech destroyed.
There are 2 more mechs, Stormcrow and a Kit Fox. I'm using... Their names are different because Airsphere doesn't know what their real names are, so they're using reporting names. Like Ryokin and Blackhawk, but I know their real names. I'm too nerdy. I need to be within 900 meters for my laser to hit. Oh, still too far out? Maybe needs to be within 800? It hits. I saw it hit. Sorry, but I'm not dueling with you guys. I'm just gonna snipe you. Well, he's got large lasers too.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Dropship here. We can't set down at Nav Alpha. It's too well guarded. We'll land at Nav Beta.
Internal heat at 700 Kelvin. Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Critical hit. Arm. Critical hit.
I can afford to lose the arm.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Enemy mech destroyed.
Blackhawk. He might also have large lasers of his own.
Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Oh, just mediums. his leg. Oof.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
I forgot to mention this about the pulse laser, by the way. It doesn't matter for us because we got regular lasers, but pulse laser fires 2 bolts. But only the first one that hits, the other hits will register damage.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So if 2 bolts hit, the first one will register damage, and the second one will not do anything. If the first bolt misses but the second one hits, then it will, the second bolt is the one that does damage. That's part of the reason I don't really use the pulse lasers. My amplification's gone. This is a Warhawk. If I had PPCs, I could snipe them. I never thought that far ahead, however. Now that I have the money, I can probably stock up on PPCs. You know, I'm gonna use image enhancement
Engaged.
just so I can see.
Image
hits.
enhancement engaged.
And you take out his arms right away.
Internal heat. at
Otherwise he's gonna shoot
700 Kelvin.
PPCs at me.
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden.
Oh, he's got missiles. Ow, ow, ow. I'm out of,
Reactor critical. Shutdown imminent. Emergency heat shutdown overridden. Enemy mech destroyed.
You have defeated our comrade and saved combat. We will not lose you.
well, apparently that was a one-on-one duel. Unless these guys start shooting. I don't trust them. But, let us get off this planet.
Nav beta reached. Mission successful. Select game. Game saved.
Radio transmission from Wolf Clan Khan Garthradik. We of Clan Wolf are the greatest warriors of the human race, foremost among the clans. Yet you, a mere mercenary, who cheapens the purity of warfare by placing a price on it, have escaped us using your low, dishonorable tactics. You are now a sworn blood enemy of Clan Wolf. We will encounter you again in our invasion of the Inner Sphere, and we will destroy you. we didn't get any bounties, so that's why I didn't bother with taking out any more mechs than I needed to. It's February 14th, 3050. Yeah, thanks for showing up, GWV. I'm about to call it soon. Noel, leader of a mercenary group recently employed by the Free Rasselhag Republic, returned from the periphery yesterday with an outrageous explanation for the mysterious pirate war in the Oberon Confederation. Noel, who arrived in a jump ship filled with the remains of Oberon's raiders, told FRR debriefers that the raiders had been fighting Clan Wolf, warriors of a race from beyond the periphery who have begun a full-scale invasion of the Inner Sphere. Sarah Carpenter, the FRR Director of Mercenary Affairs, called Noel Schrei's story just an excuse for failure. The Comstar arbitrator approved Carpenter's petition to pay only half of Hobbs Tiger's previously negotiated salary. FRR troops boarded the jump ship and executed the surviving pirates, finally claiming vengeance against the Oberon raiders, who murdered the inhabitants of Last Hope on New Caledonia more than a year ago. Hendrik Grim Oberon Free, the raiders' leader and king of the Oberon Confederation, is presumed dead on Sigurd. Noel Schrei and the remainder of the Hobbs Tigers are now en route to outreach, still sticking by their story of what they call the invading clans. Mysteriously, there have been no other reports from the Oberon Confederation. Well, guess what? It's 3050. Operation Revival has started. The clans are invading the Inner Sphere, and we have just been caught up in a major, in like the major turning point in biotech history. Alien invasion. Hobbs Tigers, a mercenary unit hired by the FRR to strike against the Pirate King Hendrik Grim Oberon Free, returned from the periphery today with a strange story. Noel Schrei, leader of the mercenary group, reported that the periphery has been invaded by a peculiar race calling itself the Clans, austere warriors in possession of advanced technology that has not existed since the days of the Star League. According to the mercenary, the invaders are divided into different clans named for animals, such as Jay Falcon or Wolf. The mercenaries reported that they were held captive by Clan Wolf for more than a month before escaping. While the mercenary story is hard to believe, social historians concede that a small pirate kingdom could have survived deep in the periphery for centuries and developed a wildly different culture. However, the Rasselhag government believes that the entire report is a hoax, created by Guggenheim Entertainment, a multimedia corporation based out of the Republic. The sequel to their blockbuster hit, Invaders from Beyond 2, is due to release in 3 weeks. Sure. Yes, the hoax. Super lasers. More advances were announced yesterday by Wargames, a mech warfare research laboratory. They have developed long-range ear energy weapons and new armor and internal structural alloys which are lighter but bigger than the originals. Wargames also introduced several new mech designs, which were quickly purchased by buyers from the successor states. There's already huge demand for the new mechs in the black market. So, what do you guys think? Do you want to keep going? Or do you want to call it? I'm leaning towards calling it, but if you want, we can. All right, we get yeah. That will do it for this stream then. Thanks everybody for showing up, and we are actually nearing the end of MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries. I think we're like 60% of the way through the game now, 60-70%. And the next contracts we are going to actually be going up against the clans for real. So we're gonna see more clan mechs. So that'll be tomorrow's stream. After that, I have no idea what I'm gonna stream after MechWarrior 2, because I have this feeling that because of the long weekend, we might actually finish it, by Monday. Assuming I stream on Monday, that is. Unless you would rather just take a break then. Anyway, I won't keep you guys for too long, so Hotgirl, we shall see. The Hobbs Tigers are no longer broke. But there is a caveat, is now we are caught up in a big historical event, and we gotta have the best equipment available. Anyway, take care everybody.